Hi, everybody. Welcome to Phil and Dave's Excellent Adventures. Phil's back.
I'm
All
here.
right. Yeah. And today we're talking about Creed 3. So this is going to be a spoiler review. If you are concerned about spoilers, I would suggest you go and watch the movie first before you watch this review. So, Phil, can you tell us what Creed 3 was about?
P3 was about this young man named Michael B. Jordan who fought his friend. I forgot what his name was. Damian something.
Yeah, you got it, Damian. Yep.
Um, I thought that was a pretty intense fight. I mean, in the beginning of the movie, it was kind of weird, like how he was a young kid and his friend Damian pulled out a gun to help him out. I didn't get that part.
Yeah.
But you probably might know. So,
Yeah. It looked like he was about to get beaten up, I guess. So his friend pulled out the gun to get the people to, leave him alone, I guess.
well, I think the reason why that he did that is because he said, "Do you remember me?" and something like that. And I think he was Michael B. Jordan, and he started punching on that guy.
Mhm.
I remember that part. That part was a little weird,
Yeah.
but kind of cool. I mean, I thought it was amazing. Teresa Thompson was a really good actress in that movie.
Yeah.
She did good in that.
Yeah.
I was in that movie. I forget what her name was, but she was pretty cool. I think she was like deaf. I think that she was doing like sign language with
Yeah.
like,
Little
with
girl.
his hand with her hands.
Yeah. That was
Um,
good. I liked her.
that was cool. What other parts? The MC Arena,
Yeah, you like
a
that?
little weird,
Yeah.
I do believe. Do you have any feedback about that?
Yeah. So, well, okay. So, as far as what I liked about it, I think the cast was all really good. I like Michael B. Jordan as Creed. I like Jonathan Majors as Dame. I
Uh,
thought he was good. Tessa Thompson's good, like you said. I really liked Wood Harris as Little Duke, who was like the trainer.
I
I thought he
remember
was
that.
good. And then, yeah, the girl's name is Mila Davis Kent, and she played
Okay.
Amara, who was the deaf girl. She's deaf in real life too. I thought that was cool.
I thought
Um,
that movie was pretty good.
Yeah, I liked
I
her. I
mean,
liked her story. I liked that there was kind of a bullying storyline where she was getting bullied at school, and I thought that was
right.
interesting because like her mom kind of mentioned like, well, you think just because she's deaf, she doesn't get bullied? Like kids are still kids, and I'm like, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
good
but I
point.
do
Cool.
I do remember that she punched. Oh, what was it? Was it a girl?
I don't remember, but
Oh,
I
I
think it
think
might
it
have
might
been
have
a
been
girl. Some kid like ripped her drawing or something, right?
yeah. So I think the reason why she punched that person is because she's the one who did that drawing, and I think it was a little girl. She whipped it up and then she went like this way.
Yeah, that sounds right. I think you're right. Yep. So that was good. I liked most of the fight direction and the choreography. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yep.
There were some like cool parts where like he would punch and it would like go in slow motion or something, and like it looked really cool. I like they brought back Victor Drago from the second Creed movie. He came back for this one. That was pretty cool.
And that was kind of cool because I did not know he would be in that.
Yeah,
I
yeah. I didn't expect that either. So that was I like that.
Drago, man. I remember when him and who was the guy in the second one? Who was coaching Drago? Dolph something.
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren, his
Yeah,
dad.
that's what I
Yeah,
was thinking of.
yeah,
Yeah,
that was cool.
that
Yeah,
was pretty cool. I like that. But I didn't see Dolph in that movie.
yeah. He wasn't in this one. No, no. I did
But
notice there was a lot of kind of parallels to like Rocky 2 and 3 or 3 and 4,
mhm,
really, about like the story and kind of like the boxer who he knows gets beaten up, then he has to go fight him. That's kind of what happened in Rocky 4.
right.
So yeah, and then the ending was kind of similar to like Rocky 3. So like there was a lot of kind of like references to the other movies, and that was pretty cool.
I
I like the story. I like this kind of idea like he has a friend from the past who comes back now that he's successful. I think that that's a pretty good movie. I would watch that even if it wasn't a Creed movie. I think that's a
I
good
would
idea.
watch that. I would watch that again. But there was one part that was, huh, it's who. Sorry, hey, mom. Is there a way that you can get this thing off? I need to see Dave's face. Sorry, Dave.
That's okay.
Okay, sorry,
There we
Dave.
go. There we
Edit
go.
us out.
No problem.
I had to see your face. I mean, I had some kind of weird
Cool.
blackness in the way, so sorry
Okay.
about that. I forgot where I was.
Well, that's okay. And I just want to say one more thing about what I liked is I really empathize with the character of Dame, his friend Damian. I
Mhm.
kind of see where he was coming from. I think maybe he was a little too mean about it, but I thought he was a good villain.
The one part that I was considered about was the fight between him and Michael B. Jordan's friend. I can't remember what his name was, but
Yeah,
he was boxing against Damien.
yeah,
Um, and then I remember Damien won both of the titles,
yeah, yep, that's right.
and and then I remember that phone call that he made
Yeah,
to Michael B. Jordan. He's like, "You're a coward. You're a coward. You're not a good fighter." And then he said something about Apollo Creed.
yeah,
I mean, like, why and the why why would you even say something like that?
yeah,
I mean, dude, Apollo Creed, he's good.
yeah,
I mean, Adonis Creed, man, he's better than Damian anyway. Man, did you see that punch after the end? Boom, he knocked him out so good.
yeah.
Oh,
Good.
I thought that was the best Creed that we ever seen.
Yeah,
Creed
yeah,
3, definitely, yes.
yeah. I think so. And I think you had mentioned they have that fight where, like, in the middle of the fight, all of a
I
sudden,
didn't see that part.
oh, you remember that part where they're fighting and then like the audience was all gone and it was just like empty?
Yes, yes, sorry, I did see that.
Yeah. And did you say you like that part?
The one part that I didn't get was the empty arena.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, it was kind of like he was trying to show that there was like just the two of them and it didn't really matter about the audience, but I thought it was okay. But then they brought in like the jail, the prison bars. That was a little too much for me where I'm like,
That was a little
okay.
weird to me. And then I do remember that who was it? I think it was Michael B. Jordan that maybe he was like having like flashbacks of something
Yeah.
about like maybe like his childhood when he was a kid and he
Yeah.
was like in the beginning he was running away from the cops.
Oh, okay.
I remember that.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
But that was the beginning of the movie. So
Yeah.
but I liked that movie a lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Okay.
good.
Was there anything else you didn't like about it?
All that I said, no, I don't. No, I didn't.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. I like that movie.
Okay. Yeah. I think I mostly liked it. I feel like the guy Spence Moore the second from OP Bio didn't really look that much like Jonathan Majors, so I was just kind of surprised. He played him when he was younger.
Wait,
Um
who?
the guy who played Dame when he was younger Dame.
Okay.
Yeah, I know him from another TV show, so maybe that's why, but just didn't think he looked that much like him. I thought the backstory could have been a little more interesting, a little more nuanced. And I didn't like that the mom was hiding the letters from Dame. I think it maybe would have been better if instead like Creed just didn't want to talk to him and making it so that his mom was hiding them kind of like to me was kind of cheap and I didn't really like that as much.
Yeah, and then I found out that he's like, how? And then he's like, how is Damien? And it's like, and then Michael B. Jordan didn't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
Maybe because of the childhood that him and Damien had, or maybe like kind of mixed up in the moment or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, even if his mom was hiding the letters, he still could have went to visit him, or he could have written him anyway. Like,
Mm.
so I don't know. I didn't like all the sports center kind of stuff. I don't like Skip Bayless. I don't know why he was in this. That guy sucks.
Who?
You know what I'm talking about? Other than that, I didn't like the music that much. I don't really like kind of like rap music that much, so maybe that's why. But like they had that training montage, and like to me, it just wasn't as good as like Eye of the Tiger or something, which I know is cheesy, but I like that a lot better than this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, I kind of like Michael B. Jordan's music better than Damien's.
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I think so.
I liked it when he had like the U.S. trunks and the U.S. thing, and he was trying to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be who was that name Apollo Creed.
Yeah, yeah.
That was cool.
I didn't really like so much that his mom died. Because I really didn't like that Sylvester Stallone wasn't in this, because I feel
Yeah.
like it would have been better, would have made more sense if Rocky would have been in this and he would have died, because then that would have been kind of more like Rocky 3 when Nick died. So yeah, and I didn't like that they called him Dame in the fight. Usually they do last name and not first name, as far as I know, but I don't know. And they didn't look that beaten up at the end either. Whereas like in Rocky, he's getting all beaten up. He's like, "Oh, Mick, you got to cut me," and his eyes all swollen. And this is like he
Mhm.
had a little red mark on his nose, a little red cheek. They were hitting each other pretty hard. I wanted to see more of like bruising and stuff like that. So yeah,
It's pretty much like in Rocky.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to say about it?
To be honest, Dave, no, but I thought all the information that we both said was pretty much good. The
Yeah.
movie was amazing. I like Michael B. Jordan a lot. He played a really good actor in that movie. And dude,
Okay.
I think he's like perfect. I mean, like, I'm not saying that he's the franchise, but he was really good.
I agree. Yeah. So a couple more things, and then we'll get to our scores. Okay.
Okay.
This is directed by Michael B. Jordan. It's his directing debut, and I think it was pretty good. He did a good job. It was written by Keenan Coogler, who's Ryan Coogler's brother, and Ryan Coogler and Zach Baylin. They've written Space Jam and King Richard.
Yes, I remember Spaceman.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Like we said, Kent is deaf in real life. That was cool. Sylvester Stallone wasn't in this. I guess it was, I don't know, creative differences. I assume it's because they wanted him to die and he didn't want to die, but I don't know. There were some shots in this that were taken directly from Dragon Ball Z and Naruto. I don't know if you watch Dragon Ball Z or anime or anything.
Dragon Ball Z, I know when doing that Naruto.
Yeah. Okay. So apparently Michael B. Jordan is a big fan of anime, and so there were some like anime influences in it, which I can kind of see. There's some anime boxing stuff too, so that was pretty
Mm,
cool. And I don't know if you noticed this, but the combination of punches that Adonis uses at the end to beat Dame is the same combination that Dame used at the beginning, and that he's bragging about. So that was
I
kind of an
remember that.
yeah.
I
Um,
remember that.
Other than that, Rotten Tomatoes in this is really good. Critics are at 88, audience is at 96. It's got a $75 million budget. It's made 180 million so far, so it's making
Oh,
money. It's doing
wow.
good. What do you think? What's your score on this one, Phil?
Let's say 5 out of 6. I mean, it was good. I mean, did you take some parts that pretty didn't make any sense, like the MC Arena and the fight, the like why he like was almost being chased by the police,
Oh yeah,
and the gun part when Dame had it out.
yeah.
But
Okay,
I thought that was pretty good.
cool. All right. I think my score on this one's going to be a 7 out of 10. I think it was pretty good. It could have been better, but I liked it. I think it was a pretty good movie. So if you saw the movie, let us know what you think of it down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. See you here next week.
Oh, sorry. My name is Philip,
My name is Dave.
and we nailed it.
All right.